Okay, good morning. Today we are going to learn about quadratic functions. And the assignment today is right here. So please go to the home page. Go to the home page and click on that. Okay, when you click on that, you will see two things. This is the assignment, but you already have that. I give you that in class already. But this is the video you're watching right now. You're watching this video, but this is what you want to open right now. It's document for translations to translate into your language. So go ahead and open this. Okay, and those are the translations. So you can kind of read that this is what you have right now on the paper. And if you want, you can go ahead and read that. Okay, so here's the assignment. And here is the first this is the assignment that you have that you're working on today. So make sure you read this in your language and translate it. And then also read this. Go to translation on that too. So make sure you translate this right here, okay, in your language, okay? Okay, so now you have three tables, A, B, and C, and your questions are which table shows a linear relationship, which one's exponential, which one's quadratic, okay? So the way to check for them, what I want you to do is go back to the translation, and I want you to read these notes right here, steps in solving. So go ahead and translate that, make sure you read it. First, we're gonna check to see if it's linear. First we check that, we're gonna try that. Then we're gonna see if it's exponential, and then we're gonna see if it's quadratic. So I'm gonna show you how to do that for each of these tables, okay? So let's look at this first table, table A. Let me go ahead and make it over here. So what is table A? Okay, so first I'm gonna try, make it bigger. Okay, so what is this? First, we're going to try, is it linear? Is it linear? So we try that. So we're going to try that, okay? So what we do is we take the second number, we go 12 minus this number, 4, and that equals 8. So 4 plus 8 equals 12, okay? So is it plus 8? Well, let's see. If it continues, then it is, okay? So that means 12, this number here, to that number is what? So if it's plus 8, right? If it's plus 8, it equals 20. So is this equal to 20? No. That's 24. So it is not linear. So now we're going to try to see if it's something else. Now we're going to try exponential. Okay, so to try exponential, we're going to go the second number, the 12, and we're going to go divided by the first number, 4, so that equals to 3. So that means 4 times 3 equals 12, right? Does it continue? Let's see. So that we're going to go 12 times 3 equals 36. Is that 36? No. So it's not exponential. Then we're going to try quadratic, but let me check something here. Okay, so now we're going to try, oops, let me do this real quick. Try quadratic, which is also something else, right? We're going to try, okay? So what do we do with quadratic? We're going to do minus again. So we're going to go 12 minus 4 equals 8. So this is plus 8. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to go, what's that? So 24 minus 12 equals 12. So that's plus 12. And then we're going to go 40 minus 24 equals 16. So that's plus 16. And this is plus 20. Now, these are different, right? These are different, but they go up in a pattern, okay? So what is that? What do we have to do? We have to let me get my eraser here and do some erasing so we have some room, okay? So now I'm gonna do, let me try a different color pen. So now we're going to go here. What's the difference there? So 12 minus 8 equals 4. So that's plus 4. And then plus 4. And then also plus 4. So this is the same. So yes, it's quadratic. Okay? So again, you do it one time, it's plus, 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 but it's different numbers. But the difference between these is the same. It's plus 4, plus 4, plus 4. So what's the next one? What's the next number here going to be then, right? What's the next number there going to be? What's that? Well, we have to go, so this goes plus 4, so that means this one here, let me do my eraser for this. Okay, so what is this going to be? This is going to be plus what? Oops, sorry, I need my pen. So this is going to be plus what? Well, this one from here to here is plus 4, correct? So this is 24. So we got to take 60. $84. Oops. For if it's the x's is 6. So the x is 6, then that's 84. Okay, do you understand? Because plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, plus 4. So then this one, 20 plus 4, but then 60 plus 24 is that. Okay, so that's how you do it. Now, in the rest of the assignment, so basically we know the first one. So now what we're going to do is we know that this one is quadratic, right? We know that table A, this one here is going to be, so this table right here is going to be table A, right? That's going to be table A. So now for the exponential, okay, so now we need to check table B. So let's look at table B a little bit bigger. So first we try, is it trilinear? Linear. So we go 16 minus 8 equals 8. So that would be 8 plus 8. So that plus 8. But does it continue? Let's try. So 16 plus 8 equals 24. Is that 24? No. So that is not linear. Now we're going to try exponential. So is it oops. Okay, there we go. Exponential. Okay, so we're going to go 16 divided by 8 is 2. So this one times 2. So 8 times 2, right? Okay, and then we see if it continues. So then we say 16. Is it times 2 also? So 16 times, oh, it's going to go like this. Times 2 equals 32. Yes, and it continues. And then 32 times 2 equals 64. Yes, so yes, this is exponential. Ugh, and it's horrible. So yes, okay. This one here is exponential is B, okay? Exponential. And then C is going to be, try that one. So is it linear? So 14 minus 9 equals 5. So 9 plus 5 equals 14. Does it continue? 14 plus 5 equal 19. Yes, so that continues, right? So that's linear. So table C is linear. Table C, linear is going to be C, this one right here, okay? So that's how that works. Okay, so now we're going to look at these next tables here. We got a table here, and we're going to try to find out what's the next value. So please go ahead and read the translation right here. So that's going to be number 4. Please read that, translate that in your language, and then we come back over here. Now, all these tables here are going to be quadratic, okay? So here, let me write this real quick, okay? So on these tables are going to be all quadratic, okay? Okay, so what do we get? We get, okay, so we got 10 minus 5 equals 5. So this is plus 5. And then this one here, 18 minus 10, 18 here, 10 there, equals 8, plus 8 here, 29 minus 18 equals 11. So plus 11. So this goes up by different amounts, right? So what we have to do is we have to figure out how much does this go up by, right? So let's do this one different color so we can see that. So 8 minus 5, using this number and this number, is 3. So this is plus 3, and it continues plus 3. So what do we do to get this one? Well, we first of all, we have to go, okay, this is plus 3. So we take this 11, 14, and we get 14 here. But that's not that number. We have to take this 29. So now we take the 29, right, plus 14 equals what? That's 44. That's 43, okay? So that's 43, okay? So that's how it works, okay? We'll do one more, okay? So we've got, so let's take this one over here. Let me go ahead and erase this a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna, well, go, so 10 and 6, we'll go. So this is plus 4, 6 plus 4, right? And then over here, 12 minus 10 equals 2, plus 2. And then here, 12 minus 12 equals 0, plus 0. So this one also different here, but how is it different, right? So we go from here to here, we go 2 minus 4 equals negative 2. And then 0 and 2, 0 minus 2 equals also negative 2. Okay, so what's the next one? What's the next one going to be? So this is a little bit hard, but what we got to do is we got to take that 0. We got to find out what number goes here. So we got to do 0 and then minus 2 equals negative 2. So this is actually negative 2. Okay, it goes down by 2. 4 minus 2 minus 2 minus 2. So then we have 12. We got to go 12 minus 2 equals 10. Okay. So now that you've done that, then you guys are ready to do the rest of the assignment, okay? The practice questions right there. And again, we have 3 tables, so you decide which one's there. And then we have these practice tables right here. So that's how we do today's assignment. And make sure you enter it into Canvas when you're done, okay?